Hello and welcome back to my channel and SPDL Week 3 against Spammham and the Houston Lycanrockets. Um, so basically, I was supposed to play BTHD this week, um, but he had to drop unfortunately due to I think university stuff and so Spammham replaced and I'm playing him this week. And uh, yeah, he made some transactions, so this is not exactly the team BTHD drafted. And he has the Mismagius, Garchomp, Zapdos, Tapu Lele, Rose Raid, Suicune, Magmortar, Umbreon, Glaceon, and Aggron, Mega Aggron. So really threatening team. Um, Mismagius is the fastest spawn, so uh, Mega Lade basically goes in against any. It outspeeds everything non-scarfed and not like as after Scale Shot Guard Jump, obviously, but yeah, it outspeeds everything non-scarfed and the only really good scarfers he has are with Magius, Lele, maybe Rose Raid, McMordan potentially, and that's basically it, I guess. So yeah, Mega Gallade outspeeds everything, goes in, does damage with basically four attacks can do really well against this team. Then Guard Jump is always a threat. I can't let it get up a Scale Shot. So I kind of have to always go into my fairies on this thing. Yeah, like SD Scale Shot kind of sweeps me, and yeah. Zapdos, obviously defensive, most of the time can run offensive. It has a decent speed to faster than Obstagoon at Magma. I don't bring Magma, little spoiler, but Lele always a threat. Like I don't have really good switching. Still a Stealer gets hit by Thunderbolt. Claydol gets hit by Shadow Ball or Energy Ball. Obstagoon, Focus Blast, Moonblast, yeah. So really scary. Lele is always scary. Rose Raid can do spike stuff, can run offensive, spikes, T-spikes. Suicune always a threat with Core Mine, with Toxic, Subtoxic, something like that. So I have to respect that. McMortar, Umbreon, Fat Wishes, Glaceon, not sure if it comes. And Aggron Mega, I have a really hard time breaking this. Like, basically nothing on my team to it KOs this, I think. But yeah, so it doesn't have the best recovery, so I really have to get chip on this as soon as possible. So, going into my team, I bring the Mega Gallade, just 4 attacks, Ice Punch, Leaf Blade, and Headbutt Close Combat. Ice Punch is basically there to hit the Guard Jump effectively without taking. Like, Ice Punch is only one hit, Triple Axle is 3 hits, so 3 rough skin hits, stuff like that. Yeah, Leaf Blade for the Suicune, because. Yeah, Leaf Blade for the Suicune. Then Headbutt for the Rose Raid and just to get a really strong stab to abuse the terrain from Tapu Lele. And Close Combat, obviously my strongest stab move outside of terrain. And yeah, just Speed Craft for the Smagius, no reason not to. Yeah, so basically just 4 attacks offensive and Speed Grabbed. Then I have my signature Neil Lego made Suicune Revenge Killer. Like, he can get up as many core mines as he wants, and I just click Clear Smog, get my weakness policy boost from the Scald. I brought it last season, but since Spammham wasn't in last season, he probably doesn't know about the set yet. Yeah, super fun set. Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam, Sludge Wave. Just coverage to hit basically everything and break, especially after the weakness policy boost. And I'm also speed boosting, so if I get the Clear Smog off, get rid of the Core Might boosts, get the Scald, get the weakness policy boost, um, Thunderbolt. It should be in range of Thunderbolt, and then I get a speed boost and basically run through his team. Even though the only thing outspeeding me, if I'm not mistaken, should be the Mismagius. Yeah, I'm speed grabbed for the guard jump. Yeah, okay. I'm speed grabbed for the guard jump, and yeah, doesn't leave it that. Yeah, just my signature Lego set against Suicune, kind of fun. Then I have Lantern with leftovers, Scald, Discharge, Heal Bell, and Toxic. This is my Suicune switch-in. I opted to go Volt Absorb over Water Absorb because even after like a couple of, I think like 3 or 4 combats, I'm not sure what I was caulking, what exactly I was caulking, but I take like 20% from a +2 or +3 Scald anyway, so no reason to run Water Absorb. Heal Bell in case he brings like Toxic. Discharge should break this up at +1 or +2 or something like that. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah. Where I'm modest because I tried to use the exact stats with what would it be? Careful, calm, nature. But I do get more EVs out of this set. Then I have Rebombi, Life Orb, Moonblast, Psychic, Quiver Dance, and Roost. Just modest. I'm allowed to run modest because modest even outspeeds the fastest one, which is Mismagius. And yeah, I'm just offensive, modest, max special attack with the Quiver Dance, Moonblast, Psychic, and Roost with the Life Orb set. At +1, I 2-hit KO. I have a 69% chance to 2-hit KO Mega Aggron if it's physical, if it's max fist death. So yeah, I need like 50% chip on this to take it out with the Moonblast at +1 because of the Life Orb boost and because I'm modest. And then I have Obstagoon, Flame Orb, Facade, Knockoff, Obstruct, and Low Kick. Low Kick does the same damage to the Mega Aggron as Close Combat. Both are 120 base power, but there I don't take the defense drops. I could have done the same for Galade, but then it does less to Umbreon and Glaceon. So I decided to go with Close Combat here and Low Kick here. Close Combat is my strongest move, and I don't want to only hit the Aggron with the Close Combat on Mega Galade, but Obstagoon uses his dual step, so I can go with Low Kick for that. And just max speed because he has a Rose Rate. Is the Rose Rate one? Yeah, then Lele. I speed tie the Lele if it's not scarfed, and yeah, if I have to risk it, I risk it. Maybe depends on what position I'm in. And yeah, then I have Lefty, Celesteela, Heavy Slam, Leech Seed, Stone Edge, and Fire Blast. Yeah, this set spams Leech Seeds. Fire Blast is for the Mega Aggron because its Fist Step is lower. So Fire Blast, even with minus special attack, does more than Earthquake with the Adamant, not Adamant, but yeah, like you can see, I'm not running offensive, so Fire Blast, even with the minus special attack, nature is like a 2 or 3 at KO, and I think I take body presses and stuff. And even, especially if it's Iron Defense, I can hit with Fire Blast more effectively. So, going into the battle, he brings Garchomp, Rose Raid, Magmortar, Aggron, Glaceon, and Suicune. So my plan originally was to lead with the Obstagoon, force something out. Like, nothing really wants to take a knockoff, so to lure in the Aggron and click the low kick immediately. So that's what I end up leading with the Obstagoon. As he leads right with the guard jump, I'm just knocking off whatever item he has and go from there. So I knock off his Rosalie Berry, so he was probably scared of my Bombi or Aromatisse, and yeah, so probably at +1 like from a Bombi, or not +1. Yeah, I guess he might have something like Poison Jab, Iron Head or something for my fairies, and yeah. So he goes right for the scale shot, because so now I'm slower. I get my flame up off, but yeah. So I don't want to let this thing die right now. So I think I just go into my Celesteela on potential Earthquake. Doesn't take too much from scale shot either. The only real things is like he's not SD boosted, so Stone Edge bounces off me, and I think even like Fire Blast or Flamethrower, Fire Fang are his best moves to hit me with right now, as he goes for the Earthquake, so I get that read correctly. He switches out into Suicune, as I just go for the Leech Seed and miss. So Suicune is in, he maybe go for a Sarp or something. I just always go into my Lantern, keep Celesteela healthy. As he goes right for the Skull, it does nothing to me. Like you see, I get Lefty's Recovery. He reveals Shadow Ball. And I think I just go for... Do I go for Toxic, or do I go for right for the Discharge? Or I go for a Scald, maybe expecting the Garchomp to come in. So, like, Garchomp may pivot in on Electric move. And I don't want to let this thing get in for free. Yeah, so I just go for the Scald, actually get the burn, which is pretty nice. And right here, I think I just discharge. Oh, he goes into Rose Raid as I go for the discharge. Do literally nothing, but that's fine. So I go into my Celesteela here, hoping he doesn't Sleep Powder or something. If he goes for Spikes or that, so be it. He probably doesn't want to stay in. Do I go for Heavy Slam, or do I go for... yeah, I go for the chip with the Heavy Slam. He's not immediately forced out. Like, I don't go it with anything if I'm defensive, which I am. And I revealed Leech Seed, so I look like I'm defensive. And Heavy Slam does 62 to this thing. So, good chunk of damage. And I think I just... Do I follow it up with a Leech Seed? On the switch out, Magmortar comes in, I go for the Leech Seed, and yeah, so nice play on my part. I go into Lantern, I think, because... Do I go into Lantern? Actually go into Lade, because I expect it to be special. And fortunately he doesn't burn me with the Scorching Sands, and right here I just Mega Evolve and go for the close combat. As Suicune comes in, and yeah, I do 56% to it, so it dies to the next one. But I go for the Leaf Blade instead, because of pressure. I don't want to take 2 more close combat, which would put me at 4 close combats, which isn't great. So I go for the Leaf Blade because I have it. It will take it out, and even without the crit, obviously. But I want to preserve my close combat PP. So Suicune is gone, Big Threat gone, and yeah, basically my weakness policy is my Near Lego tech is kinda useless, I guess, right now. but I get rid of the of the Suicune, and here I cocked this, and I know he's modest, and yeah, because of the Scorching Sands earlier, I know he's modest, and he's guaranteed in range of my close combat, so I just don't bother and click the close combat again, which means I'm at 5 close combats now. And yeah, I take out the McMortar. As in comes Guard Jump, I go for the Ice Punch. Take one rough skin hit, but that doesn't really matter because I don't need HP on this too much. And yeah, I already took out 3 Pokemon just with my Lade. And in comes the Glaceon for some reason. I just close combat this. If it's Sash, so be it. Then Galate goes down, but whatever. Yeah, that would just mean I could go Obstagoon and click like Low Kick or something. Or even, yeah, I think Low Kick would be my best play with the Obstagoon, because I outspeed Rose Raid and can Facade it, take it out, and yeah. So Glaceon goes down. Now he finally goes into Aggron. I can't take it out because filter and stuff, and just with Mega Evolution it's just super effective, if not 4 times super effective, and filter makes it, I think, neutral. Might just be I don't know if it completely invalidates the super effectiveness, but at worst it's neutral. But and I just go for the close combat anyway, just to get chip on this, and yeah, I do over 50%, so he's not max fist stuff, and he goes for the avalanche because of all my drops, all my defense drops, I just dropped to avalanche. Probably would have died to, even if I didn't have the drops. So I got to my Celesteela here and clicked the Fire Blast right here. As he actually lives, goes for the avalanche, crits me, but still doesn't do enough, and I just follow it with another Fire Blast. Can't switch into Rose Raid. Get the defense boost, doesn't really matter against the Rosalia. He just clicks lead sleeve, and I finish it off with the Heavy Slam. So after quarters in SPDL last season and IGL last season, and now 2 weeks where I got absolutely obliterated, I finally can upload another victory to the channel, and it feels great. Has been way too long. GG to Spammham. Yeah, Galate just really destroyed here. Not gonna lie, Lade MVP, and then Celesteela finishing off the last 2 months. Yeah, I'm really impressed by making Lade this battle. It didn't even have to set up a sword stance or something. It just clicked buttons. It just 4 attacks, and it got 4 kills, like from full. Most of them from full. Like McMortar was almost full. Suicune was 2-hit KO'd. Glaceon was 1-hit KO'd, and Garchomp was 1-hit KO'd with Ice Punch, and Aggron, which is actually weak, got barely 2-hit KO'd. Like, it would have barely 2-hit KO'd, but yeah. Great battle, and yeah, I'm 1-2 now, and not 0-3, like I would have been if I lost that. But yeah, I'm getting back into the league right now, which is nice, and I may have a chance of a playoff spot. But yeah, it's definitely not guaranteed. But if I keep that kind of style I showed in this battle, going I can definitely make playoffs, which I wasn't sure about before that battle. So anyway, thanks for watching. GG to Spamham. Good luck throughout the next few weeks.